Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm Ashley's mom, and I've been enjoying the adventure she has brought into our world since she started riding. She's been riding for about 4 or 5 years now. Started out with just a gift certificate, a lesson from her grandpa, and it has ended up being more of a lifestyle for her. She takes 2 lessons a week, sometimes 3, but she could be at the barn all day, every day. When she's not taking a lesson, she enjoys what we call a hack, and that's just kind of her free time with the horse in the arena to practice her skills that she's been working on throughout the week. Originally, when she started riding, we didn't think it would really amount to anything, because she had tried softball and gymnastics and dance, and it kind of month after month after month progressed, and we knew it was something financially. I mean, Ashley knew that it was a stretch. As a single mom, it's hard to make ends meet, and Ashley appreciates every part of it. And eventually, when she started riding, we didn't know that it was going to amount to what it has, that we'd end up where we were. She started with a few lessons, and it would go to another lesson a week or an entire day at the barn, and it's something she's good at. This is a place where she could spend every minute of every day, whether it's helping a trainer or a groom or spending time with her horse or riding. It's something she loves doing, and we could find something else for her to do, but she has been working hard. She works hard in school, and I am doing everything I can to keep her riding. I've been able to keep her riding and progress with no significant help financially. And although it's a choice, it's something that I feel I have to keep doing. Ashley's appreciative, and she does her part to help. In fact, when she is older, in a couple years, she can do her part as a working student, and she can help out even more than she is now. And for little things, it'll be little credits towards shows, but again, that won't be a significant help either. And I feel like it's important enough. Hopefully it will be a career. Every little girl dreams of being in the Olympics, but I know that if nothing else, she would love to have a career doing this, and I feel like I'm supporting her future and her dreams. Ashley was riding Boston for a few weeks, and I found out he was for sale. The family that owned Boston previously was in our barn, and the rider had progressed so much that she needed a more advanced horse. And it was the type of thing we're in the right place at the right time. Ashley enjoyed being on Boston. He was quite challenging, but she loved him, and the family was willing to sell him at a price I never dreamed that we could buy a horse for. And at the time, we were looking to rent a horse for the same price, so everything worked out there. But, as she progresses and advances, we're hoping to do shows this year. Each part of the advancement, unfortunately, is a little bit more of a financial strain. And people have asked, why perhaps we don't find something else for her to do. It's a hobby, it's a sport, let her do soccer, I've heard a lot of times. But we've come far, and she's good at what she does, and she's dedicated, and she's a good student and a fantastic person. And I feel like she has earned it, and I'm gonna do what I can to keep working towards keeping her in the sport. And any amount of financial help and support we get or can get is a big deal. People don't think $25 will help or $100 will help, or, it's the little things that push us towards the bigger goal. And I want to do what I can and do my part to keep pushing her towards that goal. Ashley appreciates hard work. She knows that I've had a job since I was 15. She's offered to get a job that's too young. But she knows that, hard work pays off. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to skate through life, but she knows that if you keep working hard, it'll pay off. I've been at the same job in my career. I've been doing the same thing for my career for close to 20 years now. I sell decorative lighting in the hospitality world, so it's nothing glamorous, but it's been good to keep a roof over my head and Ashley's, and to support us and our everyday life and the horseback riding. And Ashley sees that through even little things through school. She knows that if she works hard in school, that's another reason why she doesn't, it's not that she deserves to riding, but she's earning it. I've seen a difference, in Ashley's schoolwork too. She knows that this is a privilege for her, that she has to work hard in her personal life and at home and at the barn and respect others. And I've seen a difference in her schoolwork alone, in the pride she takes in getting good grades and putting the extra effort in. She knows the harder she works here at the barn, that pays off in her riding skills. She knows it by hearing her trainers just drill the same thing time after time after time. And it kind of rolls over to her schoolwork too. Being a single mom is challenging. It's like having another full-time job. It's not always easy to balance things, time, finances, time to fit everything in. Ashley's good at understanding the challenges that are presented, but I want to be able to let her progress in her training and her riding. We're limited in what we can allow her to do. The show's coming up when show season starts. I'd like her to be able to participate. It's like being a baseball player and saying you can practice, but you can't play in the games. Or as far as finals go, I felt like it was making it to the Super Bowl, but you got to be benched. You earned the right to play, but we're financially not able. So thank you for taking the time to watch this, for supporting us. We hope you continue following us and supporting her journey. You're welcome to come watch her progress. Every bit of support and donations that are given, every bit is going towards Ashley, her future, her dreams, and her goals. The support and donations are so important. It's not just the financial support. There's so many things involved as far as equipment and saddles and clothing, crops, and gloves. Luckily we've been fortunate. Some families are able to, these kids grow so fast, they're able to donate as they grow. But certain things like saddles, Ashley soon will be growing into the next saddle size. So when we're talking about, the whole thing, it's, she can't ride without a saddle, or the clothing's needed, or if we're lucky enough to do shows, the show clothing they grow out of every year. So we appreciate the support in that as well.
We've been jumping 2'6" and working on jumping higher, and also I've been putting the reins too short, so I need to bring the reins longer. So I've been focusing on bringing the reins longer, and letting him have his head, and just letting him move his head more, because I've been pulling too hard on the reins. So tomorrow my trainer's making me do an exercise where I put one hand on the reins and then one hand behind my back, so I can focus on giving him more rein. And today in our lesson, we've been really focusing on doing no stirrup work, which means not having my feet in the stirrups while I ride. And that's basically what we've been working on. Boston fell a few weeks ago because he had just got vaccinated and the day before, and he felt a little drowsy. So I was riding him and I was cantering him. We just got we had just changed directions, and he fell. He tripped and fell, and I also fell, but I didn't know he fell. So I got up, and when I turned around, he was laying down, and the reins were stuck in his legs, so he was still on the ground. So I started freaking out because I thought he was hurt because he was on the ground. He was okay. I just brought him down and he was all dirty, so I gave him a bath, and I iced his legs for 30 minutes and I wrapped his legs and then put them away. The show season hasn't started yet. The show season starts around May-ish, I think. So we're just practicing to get better at show season. I either want to be a horse trainer and like teach kids how to ride, or I want to be in the Olympics. But I think it would be really fun also to like be a horse trainer and have a training barn. Every day I'm learning more and more, and I'm just really excited to see where I go, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds for me. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who's been supporting Boston and me. Thank you so much.